What's going on, everybody? Invu, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Nice first comment there. You won it tonight. Good stuff. What's up, what's up, what's up? Thank you all for all the likes already as well. Let's make sure we got everybody from the Discord group. Let's make sure we got everybody from the Discord group. Just blast a quick message out in a couple of the channels. Hey, Skydive, what's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Let's just get right into it. Again, not too much to talk about tonight, just like the usual. But that is a good opportunity to just go over stuff, answer questions, see where we're at, maybe eventually do a little research. I have been busy the last couple days, especially today. Literally just been watching and studying up on, I guess you could say, cryptography. Learned a lot, which is very good, I think. Just because I want to be able to understand all of the technicals, and it's just the way I do things. If I'm going to be in any kind of sector where people will be coming to me with any kind of questions, I like to be prepared to answer all of them. You got to get some coffee? Yeah, it's a late stream. This is a late start. So I hear you. But I like to be prepared to answer like any kind of question that could come my way and know it well enough that I can dumb it down for the person that's asking, basically. Hey, what's up, Caleb? I like to be able to dumb it down for whoever's asking. That way they don't have to do the same research I did. And I just didn't feel like I was quite there yet. So I've been doing a lot of research today. Dogecoin doing a nice little bounce off support here. We'll see what happens. Discord link? Are you gonna troll in the Discord group or no? If you're not gonna troll, I'll give you a link. Let's see. Bit of a pullback already here. Interesting. Yes, you're gonna troll? Alright, heck no, I'm not giving you a link. It just says yes. I figured. We've got like 52 respectable people in this group, some of which pay to be in here. Alright, Doge, do your thing. Trying to evaluate what's going on here. I mean, I think it needs to pull back first. Overshot, went up. Yeah, that needs to pull back. We're not that bullish. So I'm doing a little TA in my brain. Didn't say what I was thinking, but oh, XRP on the $1 mark, by the way. Okay, good stuff. Mariano, my average now 28 cents, but I want to buy more for long-term hold. What do I think? See, that's a good question, Invu. If you buy more now, I don't know what your size will be, what you plan to go in at this range, but that'll probably bring your average up to about 30 cents, maybe 30.5, 31. Probably 30.5. Which is still a really good average. So, hey, what's going on, Pantry? Welcome to the stream. So I don't see a problem with it. My only problem is deciding to buy more now. Like, there were definitely a lot of opportunities sooner to all in. I mean, and I'm glad that you got the 28 dip, by all means. But I probably would have been much happier at adding the rest in before 30s. I don't know. In my opinion, I would hope you were already like 75% in at 28 cents, and that now you're just looking to dump the other 25% in. Now, if you're like 50% in or something, or 25% in, and you're looking to dump like a substantial amount in to finish out your buy, I don't know. If you were that greedy, you might want to, and I'm not saying you were like greedy. I'm just saying if you played it like that intentionally to be greedy with your buy, just in case, which is fine, I just feel like I would still continue to be greedy at this point, because deciding now to buy in, just, it's almost like a FOMO buy. You know what I mean? It's just a weird time for that. Because now you're saying, I bought in at 28 cents. I was just holding wing for a better dip. And now I see the price kind of taking off. Should I throw the rest in right now? Now that we're at the top and it's still moving? That to me is a little bit, okay, 65% in. That's not too bad. I would, I mean, maybe you can go in like another 10% here. You know what I mean? Another 10%, just be 75% in. Probably bring your average up to about 29 cents. And then just kind of wait it out and hope we get another pullback closer to 30 cents. That's probably what I would do. Right now, I mean, there's no real reason that Bitcoin should be taking off, breaking through 40,000 and then going like through the moon without a substantial pullback first. I mean, for Bitcoin to do that and want to just change its mind from all this weakness here and take off, I mean, that would be a lot. Now, we do kind of have this W here and now this consolidation. We don't really know what's going to happen next. If I were you, though, I mean, if I look at this move, we had a flag at the top of this up move, a breakout, and then an equally weak or an equally strong move down after that. Didn't seem like that really was going to hold. I don't know. I don't feel like MJ's just said. What's going on, MJ's as well? Welcome to the stream. And Michael, what's going on? Welcome. I don't feel like, and Ray, hey. I don't feel like this is the bottom right here. We just got up here. We're still not looking extremely strong. In the next couple minutes, we might see something interesting. What we're waiting for now, I mean, we just got this this big move up, really crazy move up here. Pull back, weaker move up, 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 pull back, right? Lower lows and lower highs all the way down to here. We just hit a little bit of support at 32.70, which is a weird spot, by the way. And then just this kind of decent, nothing spectacular move to here. And we're showing weakness here, which I'm not surprised by, but now during this pullback on the Doge side, we need to see if it's going to hold at 33 cents here. So this is the moment of truth. Very, very short term. We get the pullback. Does it hold here and then make another move up? I think that will probably make you feel a little more comfortable about the question you're asking me, Invu. Is just waiting a couple minutes to see what happens. At this particular moment, I would not be buying because it's just getting close to the point where it's going to test and even see if it'll hold. So you might see a fail of this line here and a quick dump down, a whole cent. We don't know. But it's not like we're probably just going to rocket back up to 34.5, 35 cents. I don't see that happening right now. Hopefully that helps. Is Doge looking bullish? Doge is... Let me bring this back into... Bitcoin is looking more bullish than it did here. Because at this point, I was just getting genuinely concerned, and then it made this little M here. But overall, it's more of a W reversal pattern. This was just very short term. It's sure enough, I mean, it did fail the level here, right? But it just went back to support, kind of did its usual slingshot around thing, and took off. So Bitcoin's definitely not looking as bad as it was yesterday and like the day before. It's definitely not looking as bad. In my opinion, it's actually looking far more normal, which is a good sign for Doge. So I would say I'm a little more bullish on Doge than I was yesterday and the day before. I don't think it looks particularly bullish, though. Maybe I would have said that if we had a move higher than this on the upswing, but we really haven't broken any new ground here. I mean, let's just really put that into perspective. We haven't done anything exciting here. So, yeah. Michael, it was nice to see Doge gain a little ground on Bitcoin while it was on holiday today. Yeah, I thought we'd see this happen, though. We talked about this quite a bit. Whether or not the reason, my guess for why was true was the reason or not. My guess was just that, it's Memorial Day. There's probably a lot of people that really don't do much for Memorial Day, a lot of traders that are looking to still work. If the stock market's closed, the only other thing they can try and trade is either Forex or crypto, the crypto market. And the crypto market's way easier to switch over to than Forex. So I expected to see some trading volume, a boost of it here in the crypto space, and was hoping we'd get some bullish momentum because of that, while day traders, a couple of them at least, come in here and add a little bit of volume. We didn't see anything spectacular, but we did see Bitcoin finally show a level of strength that we had not seen in the previous days. Coming back all the way to the 527, which was Thursday. Ever since then, when we tried the 40,000 and failed, we've been in a downtrend for days. So, hey, what's going on, Advantage? Welcome back to the stream, bro. But yeah, it was definitely nice to see something. It's been dead, like absolutely dead for the last days. So it was nice to see some movement. On the Doge side right now, looking 1 minute to see if this holds 33 cents. Kind of an important moment here. But as you get a better perspective of what's going on, and then you also look at the Bitcoin chart, you can kind of see things don't look good. You're getting a bit of that H formation. You know what I call it? Pantry, do I think Doge can hit 50 cents soon? Depends on what soon means. If you mean like tomorrow or the day after, or within the next week or two, no, not on its own. Not on its own. If we get an Elon announcement or some big announcement, yes, Doge can spike up to 50 cents at any moment. But if we're just talking on its own, no, absolutely not. Because Doge and every other altcoin in the market is reliant on Bitcoin right now. And Bitcoin is showing no signs of going anywhere near where it needs to go to pull us up to anywhere near 50 cents. So the short answer to that question, Pantry, is no. What's Corgib? I don't know what... Corgib? Where'd you hear that? Path to Moon is Corgib. Oh, James. What is that, James? And welcome to the stream. Maybe you can... Is that a crypto or something? I have not heard of Corgib, and I've done a lot of research. Let's see. Ray says, hey, welcome to the stream, Ray. I saw your comments last minute there. I've been literally either not home or just face into videos on cryptography trying to learn. Will this forever be that altcoins will follow Bitcoin until, there you go, Envu H of Doom. And I didn't miss the comments right before that, guys. I am just jumping around as they come through, but I will go back and read every comment. Will this forever be the altcoin that follows Bitcoin? Or will altcoins forever follow Bitcoin? Probably not. I think for a little while longer, yes. But as the altcoins start to get better on their own, and then they also move over to proof of stake versus proof of work, and they're no longer really on the same type of blockchain as Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's blockchain starts to appear more outdated than anything, I think at that point, we'll start to see altcoins kind of doing their own thing. I think at that point, we'll start to see altcoins doing their own thing and break free of the pull of Bitcoin a little, because they won't be really looking up to Bitcoin so much as like the big brother or father figure, I guess. It'll kind of be like Bitcoin's Yeah, it's that digital gold, but it's running on the old network, so we don't really care too much. Right now, though, that's not the case. Bitcoin's still kind of the trendsetter, if that makes sense. Ray says, I'm waiting to see if this holds. I have seen too many fake outs to commit just yet. Me too, man. Doge, the whole crypto network right now is like fake out king. I've really had to take a step back, because in the stock market, a lot of times you'll get breakouts from triangles and such, and it'll be a defined move that comes after that. But in crypto recently, it's just been like you'll get a breakout out of a triangle that's supposed to be bullish, and it'll go up like 0.5 cent on the Doge side and then dump like 4 cents. You really got to be careful with this. You got to look at Bitcoin as an indicator of what's going to happen next, and then you just buy at clear levels of support and either hold it or sell at clear levels of resistance. Anything in between is just too messy, too risky. Ray says, before long, after all the catalysts and some utilization, I think Doge will start moving independently of Bitcoin. That is when we will really have something there. Yes, I agree. Doge just is not. I mean, here's the thing. If you look at some of the other cryptocurrencies, they have already started recovering, though overall they're still kind of following the same up and down movements that Bitcoin's doing. They're still trending up at a rate that Dogecoin is not. Doge is kind of stuck at this price level with Bitcoin, while some of the others are still doing the same pattern, but kind of on the way up. If you just look at coinmarketcap.com, for example, and look at the 24-hour percentage moves, Bitcoin is up 5.93%, okay? Doge is up 10.35%. Cool. So Doge actually recovered more than Bitcoin has recovered. Awesome. Good news, right? Bad news, Bitcoin is down 4% over the last week, whereas Doge is 5%, okay? Not good. Now look at some of these other ones. Ethereum, compared to Doge, is up a whole nother 3% in one day. Substantial difference there. And instead of being down 6% in the last week, it is actually up 2%. It's just recovering way faster. Let's look at another one. Cardano. Yeah, it's up about the same amount as Doge, but it's also up 11% in the last week, not down. Look at XRP. It is not only the complete opposite of Doge when it comes to percentage in the last week. It's up 6.5% versus down 6%. Now 7%. It's going up as we speak. Not only that, but it's up 16% over the last 24 hours. So a lot of these other coins that have more fundamentals behind them are recovering at a faster rate than Doge is. Doge really doesn't have much behind it other than the fact that we want it to be something. That's kind of the Doge curse. Yeah, Corgib, I'll definitely Google that because James isn't answering. Just give me 1 minute. Let me catch up on these comments. Yeah, so these are actually already kind of moving independently of Bitcoin, though overall Bitcoin will drag them down or boost them up. That's why we saw these crazy dips on Ethereum. Just yesterday it was like 2,200 per, when a couple weeks ago it was 4,300. So pretty much half off Ethereum. But it's moving up and recovering at just much higher rates than some of the coins that don't really have fundamentals behind them that make people want to just buy them up when they see a discount. Doge is still at that awkward stage between hype meme coin and coin that has value. And the value of Dogecoin is not even as valuable as the value of some of these other altcoins. Ethereum, for example, Cardano. These are cryptocurrency networks. Big deal. A lot of value behind them. The ETH or the ADA coin is kind of irrelevant, right? The whole value of Ethereum and Cardano comes from the network and what it can provide for other cryptocurrencies to build on top of it. Big deals. XRP, really good coin, really cheap, efficient, all of that. Dogecoin is just so far just a crypto coin that we like. And it's a work in progress. And it has potential because people are wanting to use it as the coin to do day-to-day transactions with. And that's where this value is coming in, right? Because if we want it to be worth like the equivalent to $1, but be the crypto coin and the main one we go to for buying and selling things online or whatever, then Doge is going to have the value from that. But if we just decided one day, forget Doge, let's actually jump to Shiba, or forget Doge, let's just make another coin. Doge has no other value. It doesn't do anything else than be like leverage for some kind of bartering to transact with. So unlike some of these other coins, unless we are really feeling great about Doge and there's that hype behind it, like buy it, buy it, buy it, which comes from Elon tweets, which comes from announcements that people are accepting it for payment more places, which to us is what adds the value, because that's all it's good for. Unless we're getting those announcements, Doge will probably struggle to recover as fast as some of these alternatives that have just value, underlying value just in what they provide, since Doge doesn't really provide anything else. Hope that made sense. Let's see. I answered Pantry's question. It all depends on the Bitcoin whales. Have they wrung enough retail out of everything or no? I mean, I don't know. I feel like the whales are still on the sidelines, waiting it out a bit. But at this point, I mean, if I was a whale, I'm just trying to think. If I had all that money and I was a whale, what would I be doing? I probably wouldn't be buying yet. And so if I would think that and I don't even have the money, I'm just trying to put myself in the shoes of someone that did. I'd probably still be short, and I don't even know if I would have covered yet, because there's still potential. Looking at this chart, there's still potential for this to just mess around here, come down here, maybe bounce off one more time. I mean, at any moment, this looks like it could go down. You know what I mean? At any moment, it looks like it could go down. It's not looking convincing. I mean, there's just no clear signs of a reversal here from the Bitcoin side, if you really look at it. What I need to see, yes, okay, cool, we're still making higher lows, but we're looking weak on the support line. In the mid-channel line, I mean, we haven't even gotten up to the middle trend line in this channel. If you notice, anytime recently, the highs were way under it. We're still not bullish enough to do that. And that's not even talking about getting back to the top part of the trend, like we're supposed to do. That's not even considering getting there. And getting there would also mean we have to break above 40,000 per Bitcoin, which has also been our problem in the past. So, I mean, if I'm a whale, I'm still short. If anything, I'm either short or I'm not in. And so for that reason, I don't think we see movement. Let's see, 40K tomorrow. Hey, I'm all for it. Though what I see doesn't look like it, I am 100% all for it. 40, 50,000 Bitcoin, please. Path to moon is Corgi. What's Corgi? Okay. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? All right, let's look up Corgi since James dropped the line and dipped. Is this another? This is a meme crypto. Oh my god. It's after the Corgi dog. Corgi B or something like that. Okay. Alright guys. Pause music. Corgi B is not just a meme coin. So they just basically said it is a meme coin, just so you know, but it's not just a meme coin. It's also an NFT marketplace where users can create NFT memes and trade on the marketplace. That's a big no from me. I'll leave that one alone. How is that the future, bro? How is that the future? Path to the moon? No. All right. Let's see. All right, let's start the music back. Corgi B to Mars? Yeah, send it to Mars and let it stay on Mars. I don't want to see it. I am just so tired of meme coins. Do you know how easy it is to make a coin, by the way? Your donation didn't show up? You donated? I don't think you donated because it would at least say it in my revenue. Where did you donate? Through PayPal or something? Oh, it's through PayPal. Oh yeah, that's not tied to the stream, only through YouTube. Hey, thank you, Caleb, for the 33 cents. Caleb donated me 33 cents. Hey, that's 1 Doge. Thank you, Caleb, for the 1 Doge. Let's go. Easy. Just got a 1 Dogecoin dono. That's what I like to see. Dono the Doge. Appreciate that. For every donated Doge, I will buy a Doge. Let's see what's going on here before we go back into reading some comments. A little bit of recovery. This line isn't really drawable. It's doing more of a curve. Ayo. I mean, this isn't a bad place to try and guess a buy, but it's kind of also a bad place to guess a buy. Especially because of how weak it's looking on Bitcoin side. But it did get support. It's just the sell-off right here is looking pretty bad. You got the H. I mean, they didn't make a equally low low. It's also not a lot of momentum. It's still actually respecting the uptrend line here. Overall. Only thing I really don't like here is the Bitcoin side doesn't look as good. That's usually not a good sign either. It's such a... Yeah, Bitcoin just doesn't look good. Since that's what's pulling the coin on the Doge side up or down, it's not looking like a buy at this moment. Oh man, there's a lot of comments to read. Let's see. H of Doom, yes sir. It isn't the perfect H. It is a little soft of an H so far. Usually you see like the big and then the steep fall off. That's more the H of Doom. This, it's a little more subtle, which means it might not end up being, it might not result in the typical Doom. But it's also not looking super great either. It is okay. Hope you enjoyed your holiday. Appreciate that, man. I tried. Today, I mean, I ended up having to work a little bit today, even though I was off, which is, I mean, it's just the curse of my job, but I do enjoy my job, so it's not like I was complaining that much, but surprise, surprise, did end up having to work a little bit today, and then the whole rest of the day, I really just studied crypto. All things crypto, nonstop. It is so complicated. I don't know if any of you have really gotten into all the different, like, on-chain blockchain, the typical one, the off-chain, side-chain blockchains, the Ethereum network, the DeFi apps. Like, it is just extensive. But I'm learning it so I can explain it to you guys in basically baby language, so you guys don't have to explode your brains like I am just to figure out what the heck a lot of this stuff means. Is it true Forex traders gain more than crypto and it's easier to trade with? Forex, I've wanted to get into Forex, but Forex is very, like, you have to use leverage in Forex because the moves tend to be so small, like fractions of cents. Just imagine breaking this chart down, zooming all the way in like this. Okay, actually, let's do that where you can actually see a candle. Let's go on the 1 minute time frame. Because what it's doing is it's comparing like the value of a dollar in another country to the US dollar. most of the time. And so obviously those movements tend to be small because the value of the dollar doesn't really change enough for you to notice it every day, right? You don't know what the value of the dollar is right now, if it's up or down since last week. So basically in Forex, they kind of zoom all the way in. And you get these fractions of cents, these small fractions of cents that you're trading the movement off of. To make money off of that, you have to go in with extreme size. So you go in, you put in an amount, and then you have to use leverage to actually allow you to trade with, let's just say you put in $1,000. You trade with like $100,000 because you're using margin, basically leverage, so that you can, like, a move of a couple fractions of a cent will actually net you profit. So, I mean, yes, there are people that, you know, they go in, they know what they're doing. They are very good at technical analysis and their patterns and their discipline. And they, hey, what's up, ICU? Hey, in case you guys want a free share, hey, I definitely want a free share of whatever stock you're about to say. I love my free shares. Yeah, so, I mean, yes, they make a lot of money. It's also very risky. If you don't know what you're doing, I can see you blowing up your account really fast. Or if something goes bad, I can't imagine if something went bad and they were just like a drop. That's what terrifies me. Going in with that much size, and just imagine like something crashes and it goes down, like, oof. Yeah. But yes, Forex traders do tend to be profitable. But I see a lot of Forex traders come over to the stock market. So there must be something about the stock market that they like a little more. But I am considering getting into Forex as well. Okay. Doge is trying to move, though this is not. So that's interesting. A lot of comments today. Thank you guys for being interactive. It's good stuff. I thought we were just going to have a stream here where I said what Bitcoin looked like, and then we kind of sat in silence. So appreciate all the interaction. Because honestly, there's not too much going on. But good questions. Rolling in. Just do a quick triangle. Here's the thing, guys, by the way. Triangles do not need to be perfect. Why? Why don't triangles need to be perfect? Because triangles do not tell you anything. All they tell you is keep an eye on this level, and if we break out of that level on either the top side or bottom side, something's about to happen. It doesn't matter if my triangle's drawn like this. Obviously, I'd want it as close as possible, but a lot of times the moves that even happen end up being fake outs. So let's just say it breaks out. People notice, ooh, break out of the triangle, bullish move. They buy it up. It moves up to like here, and then it just goes shoom. Happens a lot. Triangles are not that important. But I do like to see what's about to happen if I can. So that's why I lined it up. If we break out the top side, probably bullish. Break out the bottom, probably bad. Buying triangles in crypto, bad idea. Buy bull flags, buy inverse, head and shoulders, and whatever. Just came for a like, going to bed, y'all. Hey, Madison, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that like. Have a good night's rest. Thanks for the support. Comments. Man, I missed a lot. Ray said, if we ever get to the point where, like, McDonald's takes it, it will move on its own. Oh yeah. That's what our value is. People accepting Doge. So while we're in this period where nobody's accepting Doge, I mean, and what I mean by that is, like, we haven't had an announcement today or yesterday or the day before, or we're in that period where days go by and we're not having an announcement. Doge is just like, okay, I'm just going to sit at this price here and wait for something to happen. That's the only reason we move up. Let's see, the curse and what makes this so risky, it could go to 2/10 of a cent again. Or it's not even tenths. Thousandths? Yeah. It could. I mean, Bitcoin, here's the thing. Michael Maynard, nice chill tunes. Appreciate that, man. right, looks like we're seeing a little bit of strong intent, right? So it wants to go up. Now let's just notice what happens on the breakout of this triangle. Let's see if it actually holds. For the sake of TA, crypto TA, let's see if it actually holds. Or will it be another crypto classic triangle breakout, fake out? Yeah, that's what I'm calling it. Crypto classic triangle breakout, fake out. What is that? A CCTBF. Let's see. Oh man, there's so many comments and so many likes. Oh my gosh. But the thing with Doge absolutely could go back down to like 4 or 5 cents. Okay, so never rule out the fact that Doge could go down substantially. Could in 2 months Doge could be worth like 5 cents. You just never know. All it takes is for a couple bad things to happen for Doge to crash in the same way that it went up. And we don't know if those kind of things will happen. That's why, I mean, the thing about the crypto market, cryptocurrencies are extremely volatile, and you have to accept the risk. You have to know what you're getting into. Know, yes, there's high gain potential because of the volatility, but because of that, there's also high loss potential because of the volatility. Cryptocurrency is still new. There could be a point where, like I said, maybe Elon says, we can't get this thing with Doge. The devs aren't cooperating. They don't want to make it happen. They don't want to make the transactions faster. They're just not doing it. They're not doing it. And Elon can't control Dogecoin because, I mean, Elon's not a developer, one. And this is a decentralized coin. Like, it is literally just up to the developers to develop it at the end of the day. So if they don't get it where it needs to be, and Elon is like, this actually isn't going to work in its current state, sorry guys, then what? Price could probably get sliced in half immediately from wherever it is. Even right now, probably drops down to under 20 cents, probably 10 to 15 cents off a bad announcement like that, even if it's just temporary. Then what? What happens with the other retailers? Does Doge just end up fizzling out over time? Do people stop caring about it? If so, the price slowly trickles down after that. So you have to keep those things in mind. And so if you're going to be investing with a large size into cryptocurrency like Dogecoin or something, always realize the downside and make sure you're keeping a close eye on it, on the news and on the price every day. At least once a day, just checking in. Make sure the market didn't crash on you unexpectedly or something. Now, we have way more upside potential, and that's very unlikely that that's going to happen, but it's possible. That's the point. If it's possible, you need to consider it. Kind of makes me wonder what I'm thinking putting 30K into this. Big risk, big reward. Oh, wow, 30K. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I was in your shoes. I probably... Ooh, 30K, man. I probably would have put half of that into Ethereum yesterday when it was closer to 2,300, and then put the rest into Doge at like a 30-cent dip. Because Ethereum's almost guaranteed probably to get to like 5,000, right? So that's almost a free doubling of your money. As long as everything goes okay and it doesn't get beat down by Cardano or something in the next couple months. But then Dogecoin, it could go down and get sliced in half, or it could triple. So, you know, the Ethereum investment would have been like my safety net. Kind of like no matter what happens with Doge, I make my money back with Ethereum type thing. 30K into Doge, I respect it. if it was me, I'd probably risk it, but giving advice. That's not financial advice, just general advice. Yeah, I don't know. But if it was me, I probably would do what you're doing. Hoping $20 Doge in 3 years. Whew. Big ask. Doge is going to have to do a lot more than it does right now for that. But with smart contracts, it's very possible. Yeah, true. With 30K, man, I mean, you could go into the stock market. You can use a decent broker. And by that, I mean not like a peer-to-peer broker, or use a broker that's overseas. You could like trade in the US or something if you're in the US with Webull, Robinhood, any of the main ones. And with 30K, you bypass the PDT rule. So yeah, just make sure you don't dip below 25K. You'll be cool. But of course, don't just go to the stock market with real money. You will quickly not have $30,000 anymore. You'll wonder how your $30,000 turned into $3,000, and then you'll cry. Paper trade first. With coins like that, you just put $10 in. Yeah, exactly. $100 to me, and that number is different to everybody. But in my opinion, if it's a meme coin, and I think there's a chance it might take off, but other than that, it's just a joke, I'll probably do $100. If it works out, that'll turn it to thousands and thousands, or maybe $1 million. I don't know. But if it doesn't, I lost $100. $10, also respectable. Weird moves here. It's trying its best to make a run up here. Is AMC worth a go? With a small amount of money, maybe. Like $500. If you don't mind risking that. And maybe turning that into like $750 or $1,000. But I would not go in much more size than that with AMC. Not unless you're trying to get a scalp off. But like, I wouldn't put it in there and hold it like overnight or something. I'd just be really nervous. And that comes from someone that did scalp it last week. I made $200 off a move. But I mean, it's so high up there right now. With short squeezes, you never really know what the top is. And once the top gets hit, the drop off is extreme. So if you happen to jump in at the wrong moment and it dumps, that is very unfortunate. So yeah, I mean, AMC, in my opinion, it's worth a try, but not with a lot of money. It held above 36.5. Yeah, that's actually a good sign. We're seeing a nice move up. I'm scalping this just for funsies, so I did buy in on the breakout of the triangle there. And this time it's paying off, but usually it does not. I'm over here potentially losing money, so you guys don't. We'll see how long this pays off, though. This is a weird... Usually you don't see a strong run-up after an extreme sell-off like that. So this might fizzle out right about here. I don't know. I'd really be surprised if it takes off. Unless people are really done with the Bitcoin sell-off, which I'm all for. But it's just a weird scenario. I don't know. I might sell right here, honestly. I don't particularly like this. I don't particularly like this situation. If you're in already, this isn't really like a sell signal, but I'm literally just scalping. Like, I just made $15, so don't mind me. $15 ain't nothing. I'd rather break even. We'll see if it goes up another couple halves of a cent or something. Should have sold. GG. We have lost 14 hundredths of a cent since 8 p.m. Yeah, that was a pretty big sell-off there. But, I mean, Bitcoin did hit a bit of a resistance level there, so Not totally surprised. What's going on, Preezy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I work too, playing blackjack 1,550. Hey, nice. Did I see the YouTube video talking about what looks like test transactions in some of the wallets? In what wallets? Whose wallets? Where? So what's up with Doge? Oh, my bad. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking, Ray. I don't know why I'm trying to convert that. There was no conversion. Yeah, we did. 34 to 32 cents, yeah. Just like 34 to 32 and a half. So what's up with the Doge? Hey, what's going on, Asmo? Our newest member of the channel, by the way. Appreciate your support for joining, clicking the join button on this YouTube channel and subscribing to All Access. Shameless plug. So what's up with the Doge? I'm scared it'll go down before you sell. Well, where are you in, Asmo? That's probably the question. I mean, Doge is... I mean, if you, really, Bitcoin. What's up with Bitcoin? Bitcoin is still trying to move up here in its channel. It's got plenty of room, by the way. Plenty of room to move. If we get a move up here, Doge probably gets dragged up to about 35 and a half cents. If we keep going, Doge gets closer to like 36, 37, 38 cents again. Plenty of move to run. But we're bumping into a little strange support line here resistance line that it kind of formed on its own. And so we're trying to head back up to it and butt it again. But we might lose strength right now. We don't know. Just keeping an eye on it. Not much to report on at this moment. Just, are we going to make it up or not? Let's see. That sounds interesting. Yep. This spike is amazing. It is definitely a change of pace. I'll take it any day. I swap all my ADA for Ethereum to buy back into ADA later. I'm all in on Doge and Ethereum. Okay. All altcoins went up so crazy. Yeah. Most of them recovered way more than Doge. Doge is kind of the weakling here. Like and share the video. Yes. Yes. Listen to Advantage. Thank you, Advantage. Your likes and shares of the live stream will help me grow. We've been kind of stuck in a 10 to 15 viewer rut. It would be really cool to get like 40. We've only hit 41 time. That was when no one else was streaming but me. And then YouTube permabanned my account as soon as I hit 40 because they didn't like it. But I got it back. Doge is the leader. I wish. Hopefully Doge becomes the leader. Oh yeah, and I adjust Madison. Good stuff. Triangles come in all shapes and sizes and angles. True. Triangles also fake you out in all kinds of different ways. Happened to me a few times, cost me money, is why you have been so helpful. I am glad to help. Nice chill tunes. Yeah, I'm liking this lo-fi as well. Is that a bull flag shape? No. Not quite. Not quite. Just a bit of a flag, but not a bull flag. Bull flag is usually very defined. Very defined. You'll get you're trending up. You know, you'll get some movement upward, and then the price will start consolidating in a shape like this. Like you'll get some candles up, and then it'll hit and it'll consolidate, and then it'll break out the top. And it's usually leaning like that as well. If not, I mean, sometimes the flag can just be more straight up. A little more like this. But yeah, very defined typically. We don't have it quite yet. 7. Buy in all caps. There he is. Hey, Seven. Welcome to the stream. Not surprised. What is it with you and the loading emoji, bro? Is the rest of your vocab loading? Loading in? I make myself laugh sometimes. Always forget to like your video. My bad. Done now. No problem. I see you. Better late than never, unless the stream is ending. Because then it won't refer anybody. Ray, we need Doge to take off like you. Yes. Yes, Ray. That's the energy. Always be prepared for the worst. Yes. You only got 5K? 5K Doge or 5K dollars? You're hoping $20. Yeah, $20 Doge, man. So much would have to happen for that. That'd be 3 times the current value of Bitcoin. And keep in mind the value of a Bitcoin. That'd be 3 times the value of Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at 60,000 per. So that's basically saying that Dogecoin as a whole is worth Bitcoin at almost $200,000 per. That's the value of the currency. You could get, unlimited day trades. We'll talk about that. Is AMC worth a go? Yeah, answered that. We'll go back to AMC though as well. Oh, this isn't looking great. What am I still doing in this trade? Am I still at break even? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's my point. Like, okay, yeah, we know it's going up, but then, I mean, you get other buy-in opportunities. It's not like, oh, if I didn't buy here, then I missed everything. Usually just a lot of messing around post-breakout of a triangle. Doesn't really mean anything. Doge has got variety and is hanging tough, though. Yep. It's trying to show it's got a little spunk. It is. I'm watching Doge closely. If it does get to $20, I will be a millionaire for 30. Wow. Huh. I think a lot of us will actually probably be millionaires if it hits 20 bucks. That'd be pretty dope. Hey, I want to be a millionaire. Who wants to be a millionaire? Me. You think MJ Stonks will take off? MJ Stonks. What is that? You were in Afria and made a few hundred. You're at. Oh, you're at 180 profit from this? Nice. Almost 200 bucks. Hey, you see this? The CCBTF? The Crypto Classic. Oh wait, was it CTTBF? Yeah, the Crypto Classic Triangle Breakout Fake Out. That is, yeah, 1.4 cents. I'm done. Big Doge wallets. Interesting. That's a big deal, man. Like the music, relaxing after a stressful day of watching charts. Agreed. Hey, Stankus, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. See, that's how far behind I am in comments. Because I know you sent that a while ago. I didn't even see it, though, until now. What's up? Where we headed, Chief? We are headed in an unknown direction to an unknown destination. It really just depends on where Bitcoin wants to take us. And at this moment, it is deciding. It formed a flag here, broke out the top, broke equally back down the bottom, and now it's at this same exact level here. So I don't personally know where we're headed. We have room to move up, if anything. I mean, we're still on the bottom third of this channel here. We've got another third here and another third up here. It is just up to Bitcoin to tell us how strong it's feeling tonight. So I don't really know. Not yet. At a weird spot. What's up, Mickey? Still sitting on the sidelines, feeling the FOMO kick in? Bro, where you been at? Seven said bye. Did I cut loss? I did. You have 1,000 Doge only? Really? Why only 1,000 Doge? Did you just take money out? You're not in full size? Or did you buy something else up or what? Because I thought you had more than that before. Where some predicted it will go. But if Doge does become an everyday currency for the masses, it could skyrocket. I'm banking on that. Yeah, me too, man. You got your chicken and waffles for good luck? That sounds good, bro. Mickey, I bet that FOMO is kicking in. For sure. Especially once we were at 35 Doge. Nothing spectacular is happening right now, though, so I wouldn't feel too much FOMO. But, I mean, I probably would have bought in at like 29 cents, though. When we pulling the trigger, bro? The question is, when are you pulling the trigger, bro? I pulled the trigger already, man. I was in, I was out, I was back in, I was back out. If you're looking to pull the trigger, I would probably not pull it right here. I would at least wait for it to come back to a support level, or hopefully even come back. I mean, if you can end up here, just confirmation. I mean, 2 support lines meeting up, double strength. There's still the chance that this comes down and breaks and loses momentum. We don't know. I mean, today was a weird day, right? First day we saw some bullishness from Bitcoin. Still only got up to 38,000 and then rejected hard. So we don't even know how Bitcoin's feeling. You know, was that just the one-time thing with this extra momentum and nothing else for the day traders to trade? And then what happens tomorrow? And, you know, so I don't know. To me, this is not particularly a buy signal moment right here. 33 cents isn't a bad average, but with everything that's going on, you would have loved to have a 20s average. So that's up to you, man. At this particular moment, though, I'm not seeing like a clear buy signal. Oh, my bad, Ray. Yeah, I know I'm way behind. I'm like reading. I'm messing up the whole flow of. You're responding to me, and I'm getting to your comment and not remembering what you responded to. It's my fault. Large amounts of Doge and smaller amounts. The guess is that they are tests to see how it reacts in transactions. That's what I like to hear. Cheers, bro. Yeah, I just don't see an obvious buy signal quite yet. I mean, it's trying to respect this upward trend line, but it's also doing it weekly. So, in my opinion, there's no clear buy signal here. What's going to look like by end of June? Well, hopefully June 9th we get the announcement from Elon about Tesla or something. But by end of June, yeah, it just depends on what we've gotten. Really hard to predict out into the future because we don't know when companies are going to drop the info of their support for Doge. So, yeah. Some have predicted 200k Bitcoin. Yeah, by end of year. I've seen, yeah, if we look at this, the stock to flow model, this is just predicting Bitcoin price based off of supply, demand, the halvings, all that stuff. Right now we're here. It's saying by September, we should be at $100,000 per Bitcoin. And then somewhere near, and I know some people have said, I mean, there have been guesses 1 to 2 to 300,000, and then someone even said 500,000. But then as you move on, I mean, the price, it goes crazy. 2025, $1 million. Whew. $100 Doge tomorrow, JK? Bro, please, I'll take it. You know I will. Jared, I got to the like button already. Did you? That is the freaking spirit. My man Jared, appreciate that. Thank you for that like. 17 likes, it's crazy. Baltimore Doge at 29 cents and 32, good stuff. Your average is sitting pretty right now. Enfu says, Mario, the 20s greed is no good. It's not. It is definitely not good. But we keep going to 20s. So it's like when you're in 20s, buy it. Because then this is what I keep saying every stream. Buy the dip that is a clear, obvious, good value dip now. Don't keep sweating whether or not it's going to go down 1 or 2 more cents. Oh, I got the 28 dip, but I could have had the 26.5. Because once the price is at 34.50 and you're still not in, and you don't know if it's going to take off, then what? Are you just going to buy at 33 cents? Now your average is 5 cents higher than it needed to be because you greeded too much. So at some point you've got to at least buy some Doge at a great price. If you see it's a great price, at least buy some. You don't have to all in. Buy 25%, buy 50% of your size at a great dip and just sit out the other 50 just in case. But at least you're getting some skin in the game. I have that problem too sometimes where I just overgreed for a cent for no reason. But I always regret it. I'm just passing along my learnings to you guys so that you don't have to make the same mistakes and can become equally good traders without having to make all the mistakes that I've made over the years. What's Doge doing? Hard selling off. Coming back to support line with a vengeance. Not great. Have another like. Hey, I appreciate that. Oh, 18. Y'all going nuts. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I think there might be a couple people that aren't of our usual group here, so welcome. What's my prediction on Bitcoin for the end of 2021? Probably close to 100,000. Here's the thing, though. I think Bitcoin's momentum... Bitcoin is going to increase in value no matter what. But I think the value of Bitcoin will start to slow down in its increase as more and more of its competitors switch from proof of work blockchain to proof of stake. Because with proof of stake, there's just going to be a lot of people not particularly interested in Bitcoin as much anymore. Just because Bitcoin is going to look like the grandpa crypto, still running on the old network. And I know there's a couple improvements in the pipeline with the Bitcoin thing, maybe. But like Ethereum, Cardano, those networks, their blockchains are really shaping up to be something else. And they already can do, well, Ethereum at least, can just do a lot more. And then with Ethereum 2.0, it's a whole nother animal. So Bitcoin may lose a little bit of momentum. But I still think it'll be probably like 80,000 at least by the end of the year. Because getting back to like 60,000 is just recovering back to where it was. By that time, Elon probably will have made another announcement that's a positive one for Bitcoin and kind of reverse this market crash, which should get it right back to like 55K. Then it doesn't have that much, really much room to go before it gets to 70 to 80,000 per Bitcoin. So it's not out of the question to see 80 to 100 grand. Dogecoin, all 550 of it, Doge to the moon, baby. Yes, 32 is not bad at all. 32 is not bad. Let's zoom out, see what it's doing. I mean, you know, it's not bad. Really, you just want to see, is it going to hold this support line? Here's the thing. In technical analysis, what I usually don't like to see is when you make these like higher highs and you come back down to the same low. It's like, yeah, you had some buying pressure, but you lost all of it, and you came all the way back down to the previous low. To me, that's a little bearish. That's why I feel uncomfortable buying in these kind of scenarios. So I would want to wait just a little bit longer to make sure we don't just do a dead bounce right after this or just fall through. But 32 cents is not bad, okay? If you're just looking for a point to buy in and call it a day, this moment isn't bad. But we might crash another cent here. So just be mindful. Car update. Car's still in the shop. Still in the shop. Basically, I have to buy the clutch that I'm going to get. clutch, master cylinder. I mean, not master cylinder, slave cylinder. All, you know, the components I need to get the whole assembly replaced properly, the whole clutch kit. So I have to buy that, provide them with it, so they don't try and mark up the parts. And then they are still the thing that the real holdup is not that, because I can order that at any moment and get it to them technically, even though I don't want to pay for it. But the master cylinder, which is the part that keeps breaking, that really connects the clutch pedal to the assembly, right in the, what do you call it, firewall, footboard area. That part is on back order. And so stupid. You're so stupid. That part is on back order, and it has been since I dropped the car off. It wasn't on back order the first time they replaced it. They were able to get me one, but it was already limited supply. And then when it broke again, and now they have to get another one, now they're on back order. I guess they break a lot. So until that part's in, even if I send them the clutch, like, the pedal's not going to do anything until the master cylinder gets replaced. So I'm just waiting for them to get that part in, and in the meantime I'm researching different clutches, because the thing is, the stock clutch, the manufacturer's clutch, is not even good, and it's like $1,700 for the kit. Aftermarket clutches that are dual plate or triple plate clutches, and they're good, and they are rated at high horsepower, and they're made for getting beat on, are like $1,000 or more or less. So at this point, it doesn't make sense to pay all that money, including labor, and go with the factory clutch if for like another $400 I can get a performance clutch in, when you're already at like $3.5 grand. So it all sucks, but it's going on the credit card, so who cares? We'll pay it off over time with the Doge tendies that we print. That's what I'm banking on anyway. Whatever profit I make off this Doge move is probably just going to pay for my clutch, unfortunately. It would have been profits if my car didn't break. If I can get a free clutch replacement from properly trading Dogecoin, okay. It's not super exciting, but I'll take it, I guess. Bitcoin 80,000 soon? Yes, sir. Yes, sirski. Mariano, if you become a millionaire, we want some Dodge Challenger SRT super stock. I don't know if that was a pun on stock, or if you want me to get you all one of those. Those are like 100 grand each, so to just buy everyone in the chat one, I'd have to at least have, after tax and stuff, like $2 million in the bank, just to give you guys the cars. I would love to, if you guys can help me be that rich. If y'all can share this video and subscribe with notifications on. Would you have to buy Skydive says yes please. Skydive, I'll get you the extra special one because you've supported the channel so well. I'll get you 2. Would you have to buy Ethereum 2.0 or will your regular Ethereum transfer over? Midnight Blue? Nice. Oh, that would look good on the wide body Challenger. Oh yeah. Would you have to buy Ethereum 2 or will your Ethereum transfer over? No, it should transfer over. Transfer over. But Ethereum 2 is going to be a big deal. Apparently, the main developer is saying that he didn't expect it to be so difficult to... Oh, yeah, look at Doge here. It's not looking super confident. This is what I mean. You want to wait out your buy to at least see what these candles are going to do here. If they confirm that they're going to hold and then reject and head upward, then maybe that's your buy. But there's no reason to greed and try and catch the move before it's told you what it's going to do next. Because even though it is technically a support line, when it comes down like that, I mean, it's like almost like a 50-50 shot that it holds or not. So that's a pretty big risk, especially when you know if it doesn't hold, people will see it fail. A lot of people that are trading this like in the stock market usually have stop losses, automatic sells, automatic close my position and sell everything set right under support, usually under the candle as well. So for example, if I was trading in the stock market, I'd probably have my stop loss set right about here, just in case, just so I don't get faked out like this and get my stop loss triggered just because it's doing a weird thing. So maybe like somewhere like right here, just being conservative. So when the price dumps and then it hits like in this range, everybody's sell orders usually go off, and then, you know, selling, you get even more selling pressure. And that's when you see the big moves down. Here we go, little green candle, little hope. Will it just bounce off this line though? Because now it's in between. Midnight blue, okay. 2 midnight blue SRT super stocks for Skydive. Got it. Infu. Yeah, it's looking like it wants to do that. I really want the SRT goal. If they actually come out with it, that would be crazy. 1,000 horsepower? Yes, please. But I can't afford that. I'm not worried as long as Bitcoin hangs above 36K. Yeah, we'll see. Ooh, check that out. And this is why you wait. Now, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to continue crashing. What you want to, at this point, look at is how fast is the candle going down. Usually, if it doesn't go down very fast, that means there's a chance that it'll just do the little slingshot move. Here it is. If it gets anywhere here, I'd be concerned. Oh. See? Wick. Oh. People are like, wait. Oh, it's not looking good. Oh. Well, would you look at this? Why, Doge? Why? John, I feel your pain. Also, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome back. Oh, yeah. There's the weakness. Not looking good. Timber! Just go ahead down. Rest in peace, bro. Oh, look at the beautiful H. Oh, it's beautiful. Fulfill your destiny. Fulfill. Let's just watch the world burn real quick. Oh, look at that rejection. I'm surprised it's still holding right here. That's a weird spot to catch. Oh, maybe these little... That's not going to hold. There's no way. Yeah, this is probably going to turn into a red candle. Let's delete some of these lines. We need some mushrooms for Super Mario. Yes. Don't. Look at Ada. Yes. It's probably going to get stuck. Right there. Hope you guys kind of are understanding how supports and resistance lines work. And how support turns into resistance once you fall through it. Fell through the floor, now that floor becomes the ceiling. So when you try and go back up, now you have to break through it on the way back up, have enough momentum to get through it. Just think of it like a floor and a ceiling, and you can, with enough momentum and force, break through either. Once you get to the other side, the hole you just made patches all of a sudden, and then you have something to land on. Or, if you fell through, the hole patches, then when you get back up, you have to break through again. It's the easiest way to look at it. But then you notice, fell through support, which was holding here, trying to. It tried to go back up, had a hard time. Now it's might not even hold up there. Oh yeah, ADA. Let's take a look. Actually, let's check market cap real quick first. Oh, 2,600. Is that a little bit of a dip from what was happening? Let's check Ethereum as well. Man, I like that. I love Ethereum. I just wish it was cheaper. What did I just do? Yeah, look at this. Yesterday, exactly 24 hours ago, so at this time, last night, it was 2,290. Sucks. If you bought 2 Ethereum tokens, if you had about $5,000 in Doge, took it out, threw it into Ethereum, you would be up about $800 right now. All right, trading view. Trading. Market cap dominance. That's interesting. ADA USD. Can you not? I mean, it's the same chart as, it's the same as Bitcoin and the Doge. It's really no different. What time frame am I on here? 4 hours? Wait, I'm not on 4 hours. Really? Overall, same move. Let's take the time frame down a bit. The B Network app? Actually, no, I have not heard of that. Has not come... I have not come across it in my research so far. Okay, a little bit of unusual strength there. What support level did it find? I'm a little confused. Oh. 326. I mean, okay. That was a bit weird of a support level. All right. Hey, Rodrigo, what's going on? How am I today? I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. Appreciate that. Thanks for asking. Doge did get a little bit of back on the spurt. A little bit back on the spurt, yeah. But yeah, ADA, I mean, it looks very similar in VU to kind of like everything else overall. Nothing particularly interesting to me about ADA's price action. If you're asking me that or bringing it out to me in a questioning sense, like should I buy? I would say it's getting close to the end of dip buy time for ADA. Really, this is second chance time, okay? Because keep in mind what happened. ADA was already fluctuating at a deep discount here before people were really paying attention. They made a move up and consolidated here. Then this massive breakout to where it went up to about $2.50. Now, ADA is back to the same price it was in the consolidation pre-breakout. So if you want to buy it at the price you could have about 3 weeks ago before the massive move up and then sell off, this is your price. It is not particularly cheap. That would be closer to 140s, but it's not $2.50 either. So, yeah. Thing with ADA though, it is supposed to be a direct competitor to Ethereum. Ethereum 2.0 is going to address some of the problems that ADA will. The question is, which one of them will really take effect first? Ethereum 2.0 or will Cardano's network do what it needs to do to be a competitor to Ethereum? Because it's shaped up to be. That's almost what its purpose is at this point. So which one will hit first? Obviously, if Ethereum hits first with Ethereum 2.0 with the proof of stake model, and Cardano's not ready yet, it's going to be a big hit for Cardano and a big move for Ethereum. Ethereum's got the advantage. It already has all the DeFi apps and all that. All these other things that you see listed on CoinMarketCap built off of Ethereum's network. I'd say most of these, if you see a name you recognize and it's an altcoin, is on Ethereum's network. It already has that advantage. The developers, the support, Cardano does not. So yeah, that means Cardano has a lot more room to move if it ends up getting an advantage, but it also means that if Ethereum can get a lead there with the move to Ethereum 2.0 and really get going faster, then Ethereum's already set up to keep its place. But yeah, this could be a somewhat riskier, much higher potential play. That's kind of what I'm more into anyway. Put a little bit into the short thing, but put most into that's my moves at least. Put most into the higher volatility, more growth potential plays. I'm not really here to try and have money when I'm 80 years old. I'd like it sooner. Does Webull give instant deposit like Robinhood? No. I mean, I think it might, but not for crypto. Definitely not for crypto. It might. I can't remember if it lets you instantly settle. Actually, I think it does. I think you can instantly settle for stock purchases up to a certain amount, but absolutely not for crypto. You will have to wait days for crypto. If that's why you're asking for crypto, no. Answer's no. And then also, if you trade stocks, if you take your money out of like Doge, for example, go to the stock market and trade a couple trades, and then you want to put it back in crypto, you have to wait to go back to crypto because it has to actually settle. You don't have the same margin advantages, which is instant settlement of trades usually, unless you're also using leverage. Stocks. I think so. I can look. I genuinely don't remember. Okay, there you go. Skydive with the clutch answer. I could not remember. So what are everyone's thoughts come tomorrow when the exchange opens? For me, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I mean, we got a nice positive move today with the exchanges closed and this being the only thing that could be traded. When the exchange is open, I don't really think anybody's holding overnight that was day trading. So I don't know what we really see. If anything, I'd be keeping a close eye. Robinhood's easier? It is easier. I'd be keeping a close eye on AMC. Am I bullish on AMC? I mean, I kind of have to be, but the only thing is, once it hit 36 cents, massive sell-off. And if you look into after hours, there was more selling off before it got cut off. But I am still somewhat bullish on AMC, especially if it goes down to like 23 cents. I think there might be a round two. If it goes down to like this support dip, or even 20 bucks, yeah, there is potential that we catch here at the 25 line again and make another move up tomorrow. I will be watching AMC closely. GameStop, not so much. GameStop had a pretty nasty sell-off, and at this, I mean, look at this. And even at the end here, almost no buying pressure. Look at the highs on each of these candles. Just getting smashed down, ready to drop through the 220 floor there. Yeah, not looking super great on the GameStop side. If I could, I would be short, I think. But AMC, and I won't be short on GameStop because I won't be dumb. Knowing what the hedge funds have gone through, I'm probably anti-short on GameStop no matter what it looks like. But yeah, there's a lot of upward move potential. But like I said, a lot of people taking profit. It's a meme stock driven move. It is just up to the people. If they want a round two, we'll definitely get a round two, and we're pretty much at a support level where, you know, it's definitely buyable. 25 bucks. There's a lot of support there, so a lot of potential for a move tomorrow. I'll be watching it. Probably nothing else in the stock market but it. One thing that's interesting, that move that happened actually set an all-time high for AMC. If you guys remember when we were looking at AMC like a week ago, and we were right here, I said, I don't really know how much is going to happen here because, yeah, it did the cup and handle breakout. One, you don't always see cup and handle breakouts really take off to the moon right away. Sometimes they fizzle out after the breakout move, which technically was here. Made a new high price over the top of the cup. And then two, it had to get above this price. Once it did though, I mean, once it got above here and here, you got to be like, oh, wow, okay. Well, there's definitely momentum. Where could this thing go? Well, getting here also puts it to here. So if it gets past 20 bucks, I mean, your next moves are like 25, which was the obvious level. And then the highs, the all-time highs, which are right about 33, and it actually blew past everything. Very impressive. Well, here's the thing. Now that we get to 25, there was short-term support, strong support, like probably the strongest of this whole move. Strongest support level at 25. If you go back, it's also pretty much the strongest support level. So I think tomorrow there might be a brief sell-off. Maybe it holds and does a whole nother move. Very strong support level there. So as long as you're watching it closely, it could be a low risk buy-in opportunity if you want to dabble in the AMC move. But just keep an eye on it. It is risky. Riskier than crypto. Doge doesn't know what the heck it wants to do here. yeah, guys, that's kind of the situation. I am still going to probably try and get some Shiba. Like I said, oh, it's actually up today. This was at 7. Wow, look at that. I wanted to buy this sooner, but I just couldn't get it figured out. So I might be a little later than I want it to be. Maybe I won't buy it now. That's a bummer. Yeah, we had a bit of a move up here. Thing is, if Shiba's not at like a rock bottom price, I'm not even gonna, like, it doesn't have any worth, so I'm not gonna buy it. I'm only gonna YOLO into something that's like, why not type of value. Only thing with Shiba is the Shiba swap exchange, which could bring a little value to the coin, but no, I don't like Shiba. I'm just willing, if it's at its absolute low price, to drop in a couple bucks just for the long term and see what happens in case people decide to pump it later. It's one of those things where it's like, hey, why not? For $1,000, you can get about 109 million Shiba. Which doesn't mean anything, by the way. It's really a bait. Bait to noobs. You can buy so many coins. There's so much potential. What if Shiba hits 1 cent? Then calculate how much money you'd have. Yeah, buy it. It's exactly why they did it. John. No work tomorrow? No, I gotta work. So I'm actually gonna cut this stream in just a couple minutes here. Mariano, I need to drive for 3 hours and I can't watch the stream. What should I put my price buy in? Your thoughts? If you mean on Doge, I don't think Doge is going to hit any buy at or else price while you're driving, bro. So I don't even know if I'd set a limit order. I probably wouldn't. If you want to, maybe set it at 29 cents. But I don't think within the next 3 hours Doge will be at 29 cents. We'll see. 4 times in the last 3 weeks, Bitcoin ramped up thousands of points from 2 a.m. to 7. That is true. Mata team is planning on mass shorting of Shiba. Maybe I'll just join them. Actually, no, I won't. That sounds like a bad idea. You know what happens when companies decide to short meme stocks. That is just a terrible idea. I would not be in the business of doing that. All they do is they gather on Reddit and they say, hey guys, I know we were done pumping. I know we were. But real quick, emergency meeting, they're shorting us right now. High short percentage. You know what that means? And they look at each other and say, I know exactly what that means. All the little Reddit boys and girls band together, hit buy at the same time, and try and force a short squeeze. It's a free pump. I would not short a meme stock. Oh, they dollar cost average in way in advance? Oh, interesting. Okay. We'll see. What I was going to put in there wasn't anything substantial anyway. It's just a what if. And I would probably just hold it long term. You know, something like $100. Something I don't mind putting away for like a year. Just checking back, seeing if I have any money. I think, I mean, especially if you buy it at the bottom, there's not really too much room to go but up. Maybe I'll lose half. Not the worst thing ever with $100. Just to give it a try. But I do hate Shiba. It's not about hate though, it's just about money. Alright guys. I'm going to cut this stream relatively, I mean, it's not really short. It's been almost 2 hours. Funny how I call that a short stream. But rather than just streaming when there's really no price action going on after it's been a couple hours already, I'm going to just cut it so I can finish doing my research. I still have a lot of stuff to go over. I'm trying to get really in depth with like on-chain, blockchain versus off-chain transaction settlement. Really think things through in those regards, because I want to have my own ideas of why all of these altcoins are worth money or not worth money. Without needing to watch other people's content, and so that when you guys ask, I'll have answers to those questions, and so that even me on a personal level, so I can feel comfortable with what I invest in, knowing that based off my knowledge, there'd be a high chance of the price action going up over time versus drifting down. You know, you can only have those kind of insights with a lot of research and a deep understanding of the concepts behind what makes some of these altcoins supposedly so good or potentially useless in a month or two. And I'm getting close, but I need to take some more time and a couple more hours of getting into the technicals that hurt my head. But yeah, Mata thinks there's a 99% drop in Bitcoin to possibly, wow. Hey, well, I'm not in Doge right now, so I'll more than welcome it. But everybody here, take that as just a keep your eyes peeled. 500 grams of magnesium before bed, get that deep sleep. Yeah, as long as I can wake up in the morning. I have a bad habit of getting pretty good deep sleep. And then sleeping through my alarms. I am not a morning person whatsoever. But I have been with Doge, believe it or not. Ever since I've been excited about Doge, I've been like setting alarms for like an hour or two, usually sooner than I would wake up, just so I can check the Doge chart, make sure I'm not missing anything, because I know a lot of action happens overnight, especially if I didn't buy in. I'll wake up at like 6 a.m. just to look at my chart and make sure I'm not about to miss a move. And then, yeah, a lot of times I wake up before my alarm, so I'm kind of excited about this whole thing. Give yourself 8 hours, yeah. I should, but I definitely don't. But maybe one day I'll give myself a clean 8 hours sleep. Even if I went to sleep at this moment, I wouldn't be getting 8 hours because I gotta work in 7 hours and 50 minutes. Crypto PTSD, oh yeah. It's like when you wake up, you check your phone, and you decided to sit out of Doge because it was at 28 cents and it looked like it was going down, and then you wake up and it's at 36 cents and you throw your phone across the room, and then you get up out of bed, get your phone that you just threw across the room, and then FOMO buy in, and then the price dumps to 32 cents. And then you get even more mad and you sell. Yeah. So to prevent that, I've been waking up early. Copy with you, brother. Hasn't happened recently, but it has happened. Not fun. All right, guys. Appreciate you all for hanging out. Thank you all for the support. Had a lot of people come to the stream. If you just scroll through the comments, that was a lot of comments. And just got a like from someone else. I appreciate that. If anybody here has not yet subscribed and they like this kind of stream, chill stream, no hype, talk about realistic price projections. Very hard to find on YouTube, in my opinion, which is, as a trader, why I decided to start doing these streams in the first place. If you're into that, feel free to subscribe. You don't have to, but recommendation, subscribe and turn on notifications. Select all. If you click the bell, select all, so that you get notified for every video, every live stream, rather. I do stream 7 days a week. Haven't missed a day yet. And usually I'll get off 2 streams if there's a lot going on, at least 2-3 streams per day. But a minimum of 1, 7 days a week. So I think that's pretty good. Thank you. 20 likes. Holy crap. Have I missed a meeting while I was sleeping? Have I missed a meeting while I was sleeping? Like a work meeting? Don't ever buy in the morning, regret every time. What I've missed is... You again? Hey, I appreciate that. What I've missed while I was sleeping is plenty of moves. So now I just, I set alarms and I wake up in the middle of the night and I'll check the price action to make sure I'm not missing something about to form. I know it's bad, but I'll just wake up, check my phone for a quick 2 minutes, open Webull, look at the 30-minute chart, look at the 4-hour, just make sure nothing is obvious, like a reversal about to happen to the upside or something. And as long as everything checks out, I'll go back to sleep, wake up in a couple hours. But I have been doing that every day. It's important. And that's how I ended up. I don't even remember this, guys, but I ended up waking up and whoops. Oh. Okay. I ended up sending this video here to the chat saying for you guys to watch it on the 29th, which was Saturday, at 6:30 a.m. on Saturday. I didn't even have to work. Why? Because I had woken up with no alarm to check the Webull chart, and I got up, went to the bathroom, and I'm just like, ooh, this looks like a good crypto video. After I checked the Webull charts, I started going down the Doge rabbit hole at like 6 a.m. And then I sent this to our group at like 6:30 a.m. Watched a couple videos, studied a little bit, and then I went right back to sleep. And I forgot it happened. I did not recall sending that to y'all. Maybe it's an obsession. I don't know. Yeah, like a work meeting. No, I haven't missed a work meeting. Have not. I have to put priority on those because if I miss stuff at work because I'm focused on Dogecoin or something, I will quickly lose my job. Because I'm a call center manager and it's 24 hours and it's a national company. So I have to make sure every single call to our company gets answered and that all 15 of my employees are working. Okay, the Webull alarms on the phone sometimes don't go off. If the app goes into like a deep sleep, sometimes you will not get notified. That happened to me multiple times. I was very upset. So I'm going to download a stock alerts app or crypto alerts app from the App Store that runs separate because the Webull alarms are not trustworthy. I've learned that the hard way, at least not on my phone. I have a Note 20 Ultra and it puts the app in a deep sleep or something. But unless the app is actively running in the background, the alarms don't go off. Little scary. All right, guys, I gotta go. I always end up talking for another 45 minutes when I say I'm gonna cut the stream. So let me try and actually cut it this time. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Thanks again for all the activity. Like, subscribe, notifications on. I'll let you know which app we'll do in Jay's. Link in the description or pinned at the top of chat if you want to follow me on any of my social media, my Instagram accounts, either one of the two, my personal one or the one for this channel, my Twitter account, which I tweet notifications and retweet a lot of important Doge stuff, so could be cool to follow me there if nowhere else. And then if you for some reason want to donate somewhere other than YouTube, there's a PayPal link at the top where it says support me. There's also my Cash App, but of course I'm not asking for your money. But sometimes people feel compelled and they ask me, how can I? So that's how. And then also if you want like a Coinbase account or Webull or Robinhood, there are referral links there so that when you sign up, you actually get bonuses versus doing it with no referral. So check those out if you want something like that. Other than that, thank you all for hanging out. MJ's John, Skydive, Invu, Rodrigo, Caleb. Who else? Let's name everybody. Pantry, Advantage, Jared. Half of y'all aren't even here anymore, so let me not do all that. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Catch you guys tomorrow in the next live stream. Peace and good night.